Tammy McCoy was facing a credit card disaster, but the Mathys Law Group saved her.
I was paying high interest rates on bills, on credit card bills, medical bills, and Mathys has went in there and they have negotiated my bills down.
Romeo Gonzalez is a real estate investor who was forced to use credit cards to keep his investment property. And that's how he got into so much credit card debt when the economy turned south. And the Mathys Law Group was able to get him lower payments and lower interest rates. It saved him and his investment property.
I like to pay, but I cannot afford to pay as before.
Romeo didn't want to file for bankruptcy, and thanks to the help he got from the Mathys Law Group, he didn't have to file for bankruptcy.
For me, bankruptcy is like have cancer.
The lawyers and non-attorney staff at the Mathys Law Group help clients get debt relief. They settle debts with banks and credit cards and doctors, and will file bankruptcy only when necessary. Mark Mathys is a lawyer.
What we do is help clients get rid of their debt.
Arash Kari is not an attorney, but he works with consumers at the Mathys Law Group.
And what we do is we analyze their debts and contact their lenders and negotiate with their lenders for a lower settlement.
The customers end up paying less money dealing with us than they would if they kept paying their credit card bills, if they kept paying interest for years, if they kept paying minimum interest payments, which is what the credit card companies would like you to do.
We contact their creditors, and through negotiation, we lower the amount that they owe.
I'm looking at thousands of dollars in savings.
Without the Mathys Law Group, Tammy would have been stuck making minimum payments for years and years. She figured the total cost without Mathys.
Most likely over $100,000.
When you work with real lawyers, they can do things that other help groups can't. For example, lawyers can sue your creditors if your creditors violate the federal debt collection laws.
And if they break that law, you can go after them?
Yes, definitely.
What can you get when you sue them?
Generally, a violation is about $2,000 plus attorney's fees.
And if your lawyer finds the credit card company violated the debt collection laws, it can help you negotiate your debts. Tammy's life is so different now.
I'm able to afford things. I have peace of mind with Mathys. They've made me feel as if there's light at the end of the tunnel.
What about bankruptcy?
In most cases, we don't recommend bankruptcy. We find that we can get a better result without going into bankruptcy. But in some cases, bankruptcy does make sense. We do what's in the best interest of the client.
I did not want to file bankruptcy. My father always told me your credit is one of the most important things you'll have in your life. Bankruptcy was not an option I wanted to follow. So when Mathys came along, I was extremely happy that I didn't have to file for a bankruptcy and my credit would be back on track within a short period of time. That's something that was manageable for me.
Bankruptcy stays on your record for a very long time. It's a public announcement that says that I can't pay my debts, and so we try to avoid the stigma of bankruptcy when we can for our clients.
The staff and the lawyers of the Mathys Law Group work on a contingency fee basis. You pay no money up front.
The consumer knows going in that they don't pay a dollar to our firm until they get the results that they want or that they've been promised.
Yes, I was very impressed. I didn't have to give them any money up front.
Other companies want it.
Other companies want money up front.
That's a problem.
Yes, it's a big problem.
Tell me why.
Well, when you don't have a lot of money and you're working from paycheck to make your bills meet, it's difficult to make ends meet. So Mathys has put me on the schedule, no money up front.
And Romeo is also grateful that his finances and his investments were rescued.
I'm happy with them because Mathys solved my problems. I'm super happy with them. I recommend to everybody.
He also appreciated that he could pay his debts first and pay the Mathys Law Group as the work was done.
First, I paid to the credit cards, so it's over.
Call the Mathys Law Group. If you have at least $10,000 of debt, they can tell you if they can help you. Call the Mathys Law Group at 800-981-6894. MathysLawGroup.com. The consultation is free. You pay no money up front. You pay only if they can get you results. 800-981-6894.